बहुत बहुत स्वागत और अभिनंदन आप सभी का एसएम कृष्णा टेनिस स्टेडियम बेंगलुरु पर, जहां पर मुकाबला हो रहा है बिली जीन किंग कप टेनिस टूर्नामेंट के तहत प्लेऑफ में 3 देशों के मध्य, जिसमें आज भारत और स्लोवेनिया के बीच मुकाबला होने वाला है।
This match is very crucial, both in the Indian perspective and in the perspective of the playoff of this Billie Jean King Cup. As the singles players are on the court now with the umpire in blue, that is Shivali Rashmika Bamidipati, hails from Hyderabad, tall girl, 23 years of age, and of course she is taking on Tamara Zidanšek of Slovenia. There she is, the toss has gone through, and Shivali Bamidipati is deciding the choice with her.
एसएम कृष्णा टेनिस स्टेडियम बेंगलुरु में इन मुकाबलों का आनंद लेने के लिए श्रीवल्ली रश्मिका भामिदीपति भारत की खिलाड़ी सर्व करते हुए तमरा जिदानशेक के खिलाफ, जो कि स्लोवेनिया से आती हैं।
Yet again, that backhand slice has been working very well for Zidanšek, which you had seen yesterday also. She tried to change the pace in that rally, came with that slice, and that is where Bamidipati was overheating that return. There it is. She is serving now, love 15 from the ad court. It's a very good serve. In fact, Bamidipati could have kept the ball in play from behind the baseline, maybe a bit over anxious to go for the lines on the baseline, hitting it long.
Exactly what I was talking about, Shivali. She's known for her big first serves, for her big forehands, and we will encourage her to do more of that today if she wants to put up a big and good fight in this match.
Absolutely.
Against the Slovenian.
It's a game point to narrow down the lead.
Match is getting intense. Both the players trying their best to make each other run.
Zidanšek making the Bamidipati move from side to side and forcing her to do that error on the backhand, hitting it long.
She did plan it well, but wasn't able to execute it. Fell short on that ball. I think she was a little too far away from that. The ball was low, not enough bounce. And wasn't enough spin on that ball to go across the net.
Went for that inside out. As he said, the thinking was right, execution not good enough.
For a moment we thought that low was going to come in from Zidanšek, but huge inside in by Shivali Bamidipati. It's back to deuce now for India. The Slovenians still up 5-3.
When you serve from that side, you tend to miss the toss, and you are on the...
Another fabulous point there by Shivali, setting it up beautifully with a big first serve. Moved really well this time, and the forehand cross-court right in the corner.
Perfect execution, the ripper of a forehand, clipping the line there.
Fabulous backhand down the line. We'd expect Shivali to do that. She'll have to take calculated risk now and then if she wants to make a dent, because she knows her opponent is consistent. She's going to add a lot of spin from the baseline. Making her move side to side won't be enough.
She has to go with a good first serve now.
Slovenian Tamara Zidansek, who takes the first set in style, 6-3. She was in a bit of pressure there when she lost three games, you know.
Well, she tried to run around that. Wanted to use her weapon, that forehand. Just didn't quite get that finish. Look, it was a short return. Tried to generate a little too much pace there, Bharati. Just beyond the baseline. Some nervousness in the stadium. You can feel it here right now amongst the spectators. Hush mumbles. A really close score there. Out by a centimeter. On those grand strokes from Zidansek, making life difficult there for Bharati. She wants to go all out on those forehands, but the side spin and the top spin makes those balls kick off the surface. 5-1, Zidansek serving for this match.
फोरहैंड पर था, डाउन द लाइन विनर के लिए जाना चाह रही थी फोरहैंड पर जिदानशेक। उनके खेल की एक खासियत है, जो रिस्ट का रोल है वो बहुत ही बढ़िया आता है और रेयरली ऐसा होता है कि उनके रैकेट से अगर स्ट्रोक निकलता है तो स्ट्रेट जाएगा।
Is that they don't make mistakes. Lovely rally, beautiful tennis, end-to-end tennis, side-to-side action, and eventually we are at that moment at the end of round 2 hours. It's a match point on the back of this forehand. Too strong, too good, too deep, as Tamara Zidansek gives up that fist bump because she knows she's going to be serving for the match point. 40-30, 5-1 up in set 3.
और ये फोरहैंड नेट पे जाता हुआ, इसके साथ ही मुट्ठियां हवा में लहरा करके तमरा जिदानशेक अपनी जीत का ऐलान करती हुई, और ये पहला मैच भारत और स्लोवेनिया के बीच प्ले-ऑफ टाई के तहत आज इस 3 दिन की प्रतियोगिता के दूसरे दिन तमरा जिदानशेक स्लोवेनिया की, उन्होंने शिवल्ली रश्मिका भामिदीपति को पराजित किया।
There you are. This is match number 2. The number 1 ranked players from both sides. And Kaya Yuan of Slovenia taking on Sahaja Yamalapalli of India from Hyderabad. And a lot of spectators have turned out here because it's very crucial. Sahaja Yamalapalli from Hyderabad, 25 years of age, 309 singles rank. Kaya Yuan of Slovenia, 24 years of age, 98 is the rank now, the WTA ranking, and 170 centimeters tall.
Yamalapalli representing India to serve. Ready?
Sahaja Yamalapalli of India. She's getting ready there to serve love all. Here we go. Backhand cross-court, letting her down, seeing that Sahaja is well behind the baseline, went for that, putting into the net, 15 love. There it is.
Lot of fierce tennis there. Yamlapalli really attacking from her forehand. Definitely much required here in this match. It's constantly putting Yuan in a tight spot.
It's a big challenge for Sahaja facing an opponent who is ranked 98, but doing a good job here. Changing down the line winner there.
She was literally waiting for that ball, waiting for that return. What brilliant execution there from her forehand, Yamlapalli. Using the pace very beautifully off the returner. One big serve. Well, there you have Sharjah Yamlapalli with a 2-1 lead. What a fabulous way to hold serves. Some attacking ground strokes. Good first serves. You see the captain there, Vishalapal. Really enjoying the upper body rotation that Yamlapalli is adding to her stroke, giving her that extra bit of pace on her forehand.
क्लेवर प्ले बाय काया युवान। बहुत ही समझदारी के से उन्होंने न केवल ड्रॉप शॉट यूज़ किया, लेकिन जिस एंगल के साथ आप देखिए बहुत पीछे नहीं थी बेस लाइन पे यमलापल्ली, लेकिन
that was a clear disguise, going in for the forehand and changing it at the last minute. It looks like a last minute change, but it's always there in the back of the head. Like Yamlapalli was dominating the proceedings in the first two exchanges, but really takes her chances on the down the line. Even when she's way out of the court, you would expect her to go back for a score, but she takes the ball slightly late and aims right in the corner. Changing the situation from defensive to offensive with one shot. That's why, she's such highly ranked player, constantly playing at the topmost level at the WTAs.
करीबी मामला सर्व पे भी, लेकिन यमलापल्ली की गलती ने एक सेट पॉइंट दे दिया है युवान को। दूर रखने का प्रयास था, लेकिन दोबारा करना होगा।
Too much this time, Yamlapalli not in proper position. Unlike the previous stance where she had the ball on her racket, aiming for too much. But these pressure situations make you do the unexpected.
तो पहला सेट काया युवान के नाम 6-4, 50 मिनटों तक चला ये खेल। ज़बरदस्त एक्सचेंज ऑफ रैलीज हुई, कुछ बहुत अच्छे ड्रॉप शॉट्स देखने को मिले काया युवान की तरफ से।
Oh, small constant errors creeping in from Shahja Yamlapalli. We'd want her to be a little bit more consistent, wait for those opportunities. You may have plans in your head, but it's extremely difficult to successfully execute them unless you practice them time and again during those long hours on the practice court.
Once again in trouble. Love 30. How do you deal with this situation? Everything that she's striking seems to find the middle of the racket. The ball seems to be heading in the destination where she wants it to go.
सहजा ने हालांकि ऐसा नहीं कि अपनी ओर से कोशिश नहीं की, प्रयास नहीं किए, लेकिन उनके सामने एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा कि बेटर प्लेयर है।
The crowd was nervous, and then eventually when she got it right, everyone was up on their feet. Not a lot of conviction in that overhead, but she gets it on the court. That will fuel her desire to come back strong. 15 all.
डबल हैंडेड बैकहैंड, लेकिन बिल्कुल दिशा से भटकता हुआ। और ये न भूलें कि 6-4 से युवान पहला सेट जीत चुके हैं, दूसरे सेट में 5-2 अप हैं और सेट और मैच के लिए सर्व कर रही हैं। एक बार साइड गैलरीज में फोरहैंड लगभग इनसाइड आउट की शक्ल अख्तियार करता हुआ। इतने परफेक्शन के साथ ड्रॉप शॉट्स खेले हैं युवान ने इस पर्टिकुलर मैच में, इसकी जितनी तारीफ की जाए कम है। हालांकि यहाँ पर सहजा की भी तारीफ करनी पड़ेगी, पूरा उन्होंने अपना दम लगाया, रिट्रीव किया, लेकिन चूंकि कोर्ट पूरा खाली था बैक कोर्ट, तो बहुत आसानी के साथ। और अब एक सेट और मैच पॉइंट युवान के पक्ष में। और ये बेस लाइन से पीछे जाता हुआ रिटर्न, इसके साथ ही पहला सेट और मैच पॉइंट अपने कब्जे में किया काया युवान 6-4, 6-2 से इस मुकाबले को जीतते हुए। और स्लोवेनिया ने न केवल ये मैच जीता है, बल्कि इस टाई में 2-0 की अजय बढ़त हासिल कर ली है। आज भारत का सामना स्लोवेनिया से था, पहले 2 सिंगल्स मैच स्लोवेनिया ने जीते, 2-0 की अजय बढ़त हासिल कर ली है। और अब तीसरा और अंतिम मुकाबला, डबल्स मुकाबला, जिसमें स्लोवेनिया को रिप्रेजेंट करेंगी डलिला जेकोपोविच और निका टेडेसिच, और उनका सामना होगा भारत की अंकिता रैना और प्रार्थना थोब्रे से।
That's a perfect interception at the net. This is what that combination counts. Good serve, big return, nicely put away from close to the net. 15 love. Oh, that's long.
30
Close to
love.
the net when you go for it. Hitting it long, 30 love.
प्रार्थना थोम्ब्रे की दरअसल एक्सपर्टाइज है नेट पर इंटरसेप्शन, बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से करती हैं, लेकिन इस बार बिल्कुल उनके शरीर पर प्रहार आया था। उन्होंने बमुश्किल तमाम रैकेट दबाया भर और जाहिर सी बात है उसका जो लेंथ या डायरेक्शन है उसको वो कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकती थी। 30 लव।
Absolutely. That is what all doubles is about. When it comes onto the body, you need only just that reflex action. You can't control the shot. That is easy put away from close to the net. Perfectly bisecting the opponents. So that sets up 3 game points. If you look at that last point, it's a very good stretch there. And that quick movement and quickly poaching and getting that point.
3 गेम पॉइंट स्लोवेनिया के जोड़ी के पास। निका रेडिसिच। इस बार कोई गलती नहीं, कमजोर रिटर्न आया था दलीला के रैकेट से। प्रार्थना थोम्ब्रे नेट पर ही मौजूद थी। एक बार तो उनका रिटर्न वापस आया, लेकिन दूसरी मर्तबा ऐसे मौके चूकती नहीं है वो।
Oh, that's a perfect doubles working on this particular point. Thombre just anticipating it. Coming with that win up. 2 game points. On the feet, that is what doubles is all about. From the mid-court, Ankita going with that bit overhead on the feet of the opponent. That is how it works with the doubles. You have to attack, particularly if it is on the feet or on the body. There it is. That reflex action doesn't help.
3 गेम पॉइंट थे स्लोवेनियन पेयर के पास, 2 छीन लिए हैं उनसे भारतीय जोड़ी ने। 40 लव से 40-30 पर मामला पहुंचा है।
Just in a bit of mistake in the judgment there. And it is Jakubovic serving. That is a very good reflex backhand from Radicic close to the net. That is setting up 2 set points. That is, see the reflex action there. 40-15. 2 set points in the opening set for the Slovenian pair. Oh, that's long. Trying to close out that point. Trying to closing out the set, hitting it long there. Have a look at that double-handed backhand. Missing the baseline there. Still a set point, 40-30, 5-1. From the ad court, it is Jakubovic now serving. Perfect overhead from the mid-court on the feet of the opponent. Saving one more set point. Deuce it is now.
तो 2 गेम और सेट पॉइंट बचाने में कामयाब भारतीय जोड़ी। प्रार्थना, जैसा हमने कई बार कहा कि नेट पर उनका जो गेम है वो बहुत ही स्ट्रांग है। कोई भी मौका मिलता है उसको हाथ से जाने नहीं देती है। पास अवसर था, लेकिन वो अवसर गंवाया उन्होंने, क्योंकि रिटर्न डलीला का बहुत ही बेहतरीन आया और जब तक संभल पाती रिट्रीवल के लिए तब तक काम तमाम हो चुका था।
That is a low pickup, a little slow to move to her right. That is where that error has happened there. And there it is with the first set in favor of Jakubovic and Radicic of Slovenia, 6-1.
She got slightly phased and had to change her plans, Radicic, when she saw Pratna charging in. Did intend to initially go cross court but changed directions last minute, which costed her the error. There wasn't too much pace on Ankita's serve. Nice slice out wide. Didn't allow Jankovic to hit that return cleanly. Quick thinking by Pratna Thombre. Ankita Raina setting up the point perfectly there with some deep ground strokes.
So the first to win a point after 40 all takes the game.
There you go. Set 2 goes to India. Ankita Raina, Pratna Thombre winning the set in style, 6-3 after having lost the first one, 1-6.
Attacking the ball at the net. Ankita wanting more from the crowd. 6-1 the scoreline in favor of the Slovenians in set 1. It could have been 6-1 in response, but we will take 6-3, and so will this crowd. Taking a quick look at that set 2 summary.
Slovenia.
The first point going to Slovenia. It's a 10-point match tie break that's been played after one set all. Well, the Indians were down and out, but now they need 2 more points to win this doubles tie. Lot of emotions India. There. Both the captains off their seats, trying to cheer their players. You can see them standing there. Lot of energy, lot of nervousness. Both players staying strong. Solid serve there by Pratna. Ankita following it up on the net.
9-6 India.
Solid hands there. Stayed low. They have 3 match points.
What a comeback by the Indian pair, losing their first set. 1-6, 6-3 in the second set. Now with the 3 match points.
9-7.
Slovenian save one with a good down the tee serve. But the Indians have done a great job. They were down first set, down in the super tie break. But they're up 9-7. There you go, the Indian team doubles tie. A consolation for today's day, but a victory well deserved by Pratna Tombre, Ankita Raina. They give India 1 win for today against the Slovenians. Each win matters, and although they have lost the tie, it's still a victory nonetheless. Very good display of tennis there. They took it up a level, especially when it was needed. Kudos to the Indian team. Finished it off in style. You see the Indian camp cheering.